All right, let's just jump right in. We're going to talk about one of the most powerful and frankly, totally underused tools in the modern workplace. I'm talking about psychological assessment. And no, this is not about those fun online personality quizzes. This is about understanding the human engine that actually drives your entire organization. So let me just ask you, does this sound familiar? You've got what, like a dozen tabs open, you're trying to compare all these different tests, and you're just stuck. You're worried you're gonna pick the wrong one for your team. Or hey, maybe you've already done it. You've run the assessment and now you're staring at this massive report, right? Are you really truly confident that you know how to turn all that data into smart, fair, and, defensible decisions? Because really, that's the whole point, isn't it? This is about getting past just managing people. It's about starting to truly unlock the potential that is sitting right there in your team, just waiting for someone to find it. This is the big shift we're talking about. We are moving away from relying on gut feelings or, who happens to be in your network. And we're stepping into a world where your people decisions are backed by solid, objective data. It's about being precise, it's about being fair, and it's about being so much more effective. So here's the key thing to remember. Every single person on your team is wired differently. It's just a fact. What gets one person fired up in the morning might completely disengage somebody else. And assessments? They give us the blueprint to actually see those differences, so we can stop guessing what people need and, start actually giving it to them. But, and this is a big but, to get that blueprint, the tools have to be good. They have to work. So the first pillar of any good test is what we call reliability. Think of it like your bathroom scale. If you step on it 3 times in 3 minutes and it gives you 3 totally different numbers, you're gonna throw that thing out, right? It's useless. A reliable test is exactly the same. It delivers consistent, trustworthy results every single time. Now, the second pillar, validity, is maybe even more important. It's a really simple idea, but it's profound. Does the test actually measure what it says it's measuring? Because if it doesn't, all you're doing is collecting useless noise. And this right here is a perfect example of the danger. Let's say you want to test for raw problem-solving skills, right? But the test you use is packed with really complex, high-level vocabulary. Well, are you actually measuring intelligence anymore, or are you just measuring how good someone is at reading? If you get this wrong, you could pass over some absolutely brilliant minds, all because your test was flawed from the start. So the question is, how do you become the person who knows the difference? How do you build that kind of confidence? Well, that is exactly what this 2-day deep dive is all about. We're not going to just sit around talking theory. We are going to be building your personal assessment toolkit piece by practical piece. And we've designed it to be a totally logical journey. Day 1, we lay down the solid, concrete foundation. You'll understand the why behind everything. Then, on day 2, we build right on top of that with the how, the actual tools you're going to use in your day-to-day work. So day 1 is all about getting you grounded in the science of this stuff. We're going to demystify the statistics so you can pick up any report and read it with total confidence. And we'll go deep, really deep, into reliability and validity so you can spot a quality test from a mile away. Then we get to day 2, and this is where the fun really starts. We're going to get hands-on with the heavy hitters of personality assessment. You know them, the Big 5, the MBTI, the 16PF. You'll learn not just what they are, but exactly how to use them to build teams that are more collaborative and way more self-aware. From there, we pivot to individual growth. Just imagine being able to sit down with one of your team members, armed with real data from something like the Holland Code test, and have a truly powerful conversation about their future. That is how you build loyalty and grow your best talent from the inside. And finally, we'll get into hiring and promotions. You'll master aptitude and ability tests that give you a clear, unbiased look at a candidate's real potential. This helps you make the right hire for the right role the very first time. So when you put it all together, what does it add up to? Well, it's about a complete transformation. You'll go from being someone who just collects data to someone who uses deep human insight to make a real, measurable impact on your organization's success. And these aren't just topics we'll cover, these are actual skills you are going to walk away with. You'll have the confidence to choose the right test, the competence to interpret it correctly, and the ability to apply those insights right away. It really all boils down to this: 4 core competencies that will make you an expert in this space. You will leave this program with a complete, practical, and honestly, a very powerful new skill set. So the only question that's really left is, are you ready to become that kind of leader? The one who leads not with guesswork, but with genuine data-driven insight into your people. Because if you are, this program was built for you. And look, this isn't just for senior execs or the HR department. This is for absolutely anyone who wants to better understand the people they work with every day. Whether you're leading your first team or you've been doing it for years, these skills are universal. They're a game changer. So, I'll just leave you with this one last thought. Are you ready to be the person in your organization who builds stronger teams, makes smarter hires, and unlocks the true, untapped potential of your entire workforce?